Well, hello again, everybody. It's James Burgess, the author of Chaos, How Business Leaders Can Master the Power of Focus. And I'm absolutely delighted. No, I'm serious. I've got a smile on from ear to ear, beaming with delight to be able to welcome you back to our home study course for business planning, Focus Yourself, a 7-module program. And we're getting a little deeper into it today. We're going to start Module 2. And just before we do that, let's take a moment and review or debrief Module number 1. What you discovered in Module 1 is that the business planning process has been broken. It's been broken of your own accord because you've misunderstood the opportunity that was available to you. Business planning doesn't take long. There is an answer to what a business plan is. It is sustainable, but you got to get it out of your head and onto a document to hold yourself accountable for it. And secondly, as much as it has been broken, there are, if you haven't connected or in the past thought about doing a business plan, I've shared with you that it is extremely important for 2 particular reasons. One, so that you can clarify and achieve the future that you believe in. And second, so you can build a business based on continuous improvement, leveraging off of the knowledge you gain from being a great strategist as well as a great tactician. And so we're going to get started on Module 2, and just before we do that, I want to step back to the introductory video and just reiterate again that unfortunately there is nothing, absolutely nothing that I can do to stop you from, well, frankly, just bailing out of this program, these 7 modules, at any time you choose. It's in your control, entirely in your control. But if you want a better business, a more controlled business, a more fulfilling business or department, association, charity, or other not-for-profit, then stick to this program. Do and get the learning and complete the assignments, and you will have an amazing plan for the future and all the tools necessary to keep it current and dynamic. Because now, Module 2 is when you're going to start doing some work. And in that respect, I'd like you to pull out the workbook that I sent you a little while ago and have it ready to take some notes and to refer back to throughout these next modules. And in fact, do your work in the workbook. So in Module number 2, we're going to delve into the vision statement, the powerful vision statement. But first, let's just take a moment to clear everything out of our head by watching the images of these sunrises and sunsets. I'll be back to you in just a moment. Enjoy. Okay, fantastic. That just makes me feel great when I look at sunsets or sunrises. They're just so stunning. But now it's time to get some work done, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get going. I said earlier, business planning is easy and it's fast. And you're gonna learn that through these 5 secrets to effective business planning, which form the basis for the modules to come. So Module 2, as I said just a moment ago, is about creating your vision statement, clarifying and achieving the future that you believe in. So here we go with some learning on the vision statement, and I'm going to stop the module and send you off to do some work. So here's what you need to learn. The vision statement is a statement that simply states how much, by when, doing what, for whom, in what geographical location, or where. How much, by when, doing what, for whom, in what geographical location. How simple is that? This is not some statement you're going to write and glossy it all up and put it in your foyer for your clients to see. This is for you to drive you forward. How much, by when, doing what, for whom, in what geographical location. Where, the by when is 3 years, not 5. 5 years is old style planning. The world, ladies and gentlemen, has changed. There's no way that you can connect with an outcome that you're trying to create 5 years from now. 3 years is far more effective. It's not so far away that we can't emotionally connect to it, and yet gives us time to shift our business to achieve the desired outcome. The how much is the revenue you want to earn in that 3rd year. Not the accumulated revenue over the 3-year period, but the revenue you want to earn by the end of that 3rd year in that 3rd year. Doing what? Well, that's the service or product you provide, but not now. The services or product that you want to provide in 3 years from now. You may have a whole new program that you can launch in the next 3-year period to increase your revenue streams. And where? Well, that's simply the marketplace you will be serving in the next 3 years. I'm going to tell you what the possible marketplaces are. Local, regional, provincial or state, national, or just name your country, continental, as in North America, or of course global or international. And maybe one day, intergalactic, who knows? Okay? So, all you need to do is determine 3 years from now what market space will you be serving into and put that into your vision statement. Now you'll notice I've separated the for whom away from everything else because this is a very important question to answer. The for whom is your perfect customer. Again, not now, but 3 years from now. Who, if you have $1.50 of marketing budget and 1 hour of time, are you going to make sure gets your message beyond anybody else? They are the ones that will generate the greatest benefit to your business because of how often they buy, how much they buy, the resources they have to buy with, and all of that. So you really need to define who your perfect customer is. That does not mean that this is the only customer you're going to serve. But again, we want our marketing to be extremely targeted to get to the best possible outcomes, the biggest bang for the biggest buck. Because here's the point, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is not your customer. If you believe they are, you will waste time, please no one, and paralyze your business. Now, to help you with this exercise, I will, in a day or so, email you an exercise to help you complete your perfect customer definition. It will be something along these lines. It gives you the opportunity to answer some questions. For example, some of your best customer parameters may be, who do you work best with? What are the demographics of your best customer? Age, gender, income, just to name a few. What are the psychographics? What are their values or their lifestyle? Take a look at your current customer profile. Take a look at your current portfolio. Who are your best customers and why are they your best customers, and what can you understand about how you work with them that makes them good clients? And define, and I think this is why income, especially in business to consumer environment, understand the income that defines their ability to buy your product. And if you happen to be B2B, as many of us are, 1 to 7 still apply. Just do some demographic, psychographics of the business and or the owners that you work best with. As I said, I will send you an exercise in just a little bit. So now we're going to go find our vision. I want you to, this is a great exercise that works so well. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get your, open your workbook to the vision page and find an area on it where there's nothing written and take your pen. And now I want you to sit back and relax and close your eyes and connect with being in your office. But beyond that, connect with being in your office and think of yourself looking at your financial statements today. What amount of revenue are you making today? And internalize that for a moment. Okay, connect with that. Now what I want you to do is feel yourself floating up to the ceiling of your office and see yourself sitting down at your desk, and now pass through and into the clouds, but see the building, your home or your office where you know you sit at your office right now, and look forward into the future and see a dim light, a light that is about the size of a very small flashlight. That's your future 3 years from now, and I want you to feel your body moving forward, sliding forward into the future. Feel the next season pass by. See yourself on vacation for a moment, your next vacation. Slide past the next family event and through the holiday season and into the next year. And where you have winter, feel the coolness, and where you have summer, feel the warmth. And continue to advance and see that light now the size of a car headlight. You're moving closer to it. In fact, coming in on it quite quickly. We're about 18 months into the future with 18 months more to go. Feel more passage of time. Feel time and space around you passing under you. Feel another season and another season pass by and another holiday season. And now the light is now a floodlight casting warmth upon you. And now as you approach that light, I want you to slow down and see yourself slowing and stopping right above your building, right above your home where your office is, and allow yourself to float down through the house and see yourself sitting at your desk and join yourself at your desk in the future 3 years from now. And now what I want you to do is think about your computer system where you record your revenue results, and feel inside of you as you get ready to open your eyes in your mind's eye, the revenue that you want to see in that third year. Building up inside of you is an image of a number. It's a big number. And I don't want you to question that number. I don't want you to challenge that number. I just want you to see a big number. And right now, open your eyes and see that as being your revenue number and write it down. Write it down now. Do not assess it. Just write it down. Now, for the 90% of you that did that successfully, it's huge. It's a great number. You have a subconscious connection to that number. Nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can advise you against it. That is the number that you should be pushing for. And you've already achieved it. All you have to do is implement. For those that were unsuccessful, about 1/10 of any group I find, do some analytics. Connect with what do you want your business to come and how much revenue do you need and or want to make in the next 3 years. Now, having done that powerful exercise, I want you to do one more to really connect you to this vision statement and the power of it in terms of the amount of revenue you'll be making. And ask yourself and write down on a piece of paper 3 to 5 things that change significantly because you earn that revenue. What goes away permanently? What comes into your life more robust and richer? What happens with your children? Do you get to have children? What happens to your home, your car, your lifestyle? Whatever is important to you, what changes for the better because you're achieving that revenue? Take a moment and write that down. I'm going to stay with you. I'm just going to pause here for a moment to let you write that down. Fantastic. Great stuff. So now you know how much. You know that big number, and it's beautiful. It gets your heart racing, and you're going to figure out, you know by when, that's 3 years from now, and you will determine the for whom doing what and the geographical location. That's easy. But spend some time definitely on defining who the perfect customer and what the service or products could become 3 years from now, okay? It's going to be terrific for you. That's all the work I have for you, this module. Connect with that vision, internalize it, and now go and write your vision statement. How much, by when, doing what, for whom. Put your company name in there. Put the 3 years in there. Put the revenue in. The services you'll be delivering. What industry you play in, just to identify 3 years from now that you're still in the industry you're in now, or maybe it's going to shift. Whatever. How much, by when, doing what, for whom, in what geographical location. And you will have a stunning future with clarity of what the future, your next 3 year period holds for you. And it is exciting. And it's already happened. All we have to do is implement effectively against it. I said business planning is easy and it's fast. That was easy and that was fast. And now we're going to continue with modules 3 through 6 in continuing the 5 secrets to effective business planning. As I mentioned to you, I'm going to send on the perfect customer exercise to you shortly. And when we come back, it will be module number 3, the mission statement. Completely different approach. I look forward to seeing you next time with module number 3. Bye for now, and go make that great vision statement.